universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. Salute, salute, salute. As you come on into this space knowing that this is a safe space. Come in to this space knowing that this is a place for educating and for being educated. We come to learn, we come to build, we come to unite. Know that this is a space where we respect each other, we deal with intelligence, all on a path to liberation. This is a space of love. Salute, salute, salute. As my classroom assistants come on in, please have that green screen link in the chat throughout the chat. Let them know what it is, what it is, what it is. If anyone here is in need or believes that they are in need of anger management, book your assessment, book your assessment, book your assessment. We are dealing with summer stress reduction in fees. Jump on it. After Labor Day, we going right back to where we were. Okay? Let's get the healing process beginning. Okay? And please, if you believe that you are in a domestic violence situation, reach out for an assessment as well. If you believe one of your loved ones, a friend, an acquaintance, anyone, okay, that you know is in that situation, or you believe, please reach out or have them reach out to me via any social media platform. Okay? Salute, salute, salute. We see everybody in the building. Darrell, Javon, what's good? Glad you're in the spotty spot. Carol, what's goody good? Salute, salute, salute. What's going on? I see you up in the spotty spot. Musa, Muhammad, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Junebug, salute. The spectacular enterprise. V. Gibbons in the spotty spot, y'all. Sean, salute. Fatima, wa alaikum assalam. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? GB, what's going on? Fit and friendly. Listen, when they call, I have to come. When they call me, when they ask for attention, I have to come. You see, it's after 9. I could be studying. I could be doing anything. Right to Quan, McClendon. I could be doing anything right now. I have several books, several texts that I can be digesting. I could even be kicked back. I could be doing push-ups. Sean, what up? I could be doing a lot of things. I could be stressing out about what's going on around me. Yeah, just like everybody else, things get a little tight. I could be doing a lot of things. I could be doing, but young Jeezy, yeah, Mr. Jenkins, called me this morning. So somebody tag him and call him to class. Thank you, NYC. Yeah, somebody tag him. Somebody tag Jeezy because we trying to find out why he's channeling Mr. T. Come on now. Peace and power. Don't talk to me. Why is Jeezy, the trap god, channeling Mr. T with a vest, with his nipples out, with his arms out, with shoes on? Shoes. And jeans. So tight. Again, these dudes be wearing jeggings. They think most dudes don't know. But if you a dad, if you a girl father, a girl dad, you know what jeggings are. I know what jeggings are. You wear jeggings and shoes on a nationally televised news platform. I'm trying to figure this out. Mr. T has been out of the limelight for a long time. Long time. And I'm trying to make the connection. I really didn't research that. But I'm going to research it and see exactly what's going on, if they're related, if they're from the same town. I got to check this out, man. Because the last person in 2023 that I would use as a model of expression of my fashion is Mr. T. Again, we not shading Mr. T. He had his own style. He did it his way. But damn sure wasn't hip-hop to this degree. When you got on shoes, jeggings, no shirt and a vest, you advertising your grippers. Make no bones about it. You were sending a message to somebody, somewhere. Yeah, the snowman. The snowman with shoes and no shirt. Come on. Shoes? Shoes. Huh? Shoes. A vest, no shirt, and tight. So tight that if he had a shirt on, I don't recall it. I don't believe it was a shirt on. Don't believe so. I really don't. But that wasn't initially what got me upset. What got me upset initially was the fact that with all this hoopla, and I'm talking about from the very beginning of the year, I don't know if y'all been hearing it across the country as much as we've been hearing it in New York. But we've been hearing Hip Hop 50 all year. Little events here and there. Interviews all over the place. They going and finding individuals to interview. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, right now, I'm sick of it. Because that, again, like a few classes prior, I've been saying this. You keep celebrating 50 and there's shit to show for it. Nothing. Nothing. But we're closing in on the end of it. We're closing in on the end of it. But for Good Morning America, they made it specific today that this week, for the entire week, they're going to be celebrating Hip Hop 50. So I'm like, okay, let me see where they're going at with this. Because GMA is headquartered right on the square. 42nd. Right there. On the Deuce. On the Mecca. Right there. So I'm like, okay, who are they going to profile first? And the first two people they profile is young Jeezy and Offset in the Mecca of hip hop. Good Morning America. The first two individuals that are profiled are Offset and Jeezy, young Jeezy. So I'm like, damn, Disney Corporation will bump their goddamn head. Somebody, anybody, scream, stop the bullshit. Like, what are we doing? And this is what I'm saying is, what is the celebration for? Because it's obvious that they don't respect New York City rap, New York City hip hop, the pioneers. They don't at all. In this quasi-celebration, in this acknowledgement, you see it on a regular, you hear it on a regular basis, that there is no power, that there is no position where any of them call any shots, that the corporations have dominated and pushed them to the side and given them these little trinkets and trophies. And most of the time, you're not even getting trinkets and trophies. They just putting you there. Like you're a mannequin. Yeah, they started this. But we reaped all the rewards. We got all the resources. I'm looking like, Offset? Offset? Listen, I'm going to have an eagle eye. I'm going to have an eagle eye on it for the rest of the week. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. So now, whoever is the producer, whoever is the program director, Vitamin Dad, salute. Thank you for the green screen. I'm going to watch. No, he didn't perform. I didn't see him perform. They did a little segment on him. I couldn't even watch it. I didn't even watch it. I'm not even acknowledging that. I'm not. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm not trying to sit there and listen to people who don't put a subject and a predicate in between sentences and all that. I'm not going for that strippergate shit. Get out of here. But they had Jeezy perform. I wanted to see that, and I want to hear what he has to say, because, man, You sure escaped a lot of things that the rest of them ain't escaped. And I'm making an attempt to put the pieces of the puzzle together. So when I see him looking like Mr. T, I'm figuring it out. I'm like, oh, he's channeling some old school TV energy. Maybe a new 18 movie coming out. And he might be B.A. Baracus or something. Because he damn sure had the tight pants. Remember Mr. T used to wear them wrestling pants and shit? Pity fool! A pity fool! And all that? Yeah. They might be channeling. He might be going in that direction. Because I didn't see it. Notice since he got married and had a seed, the wife has been in the back. So they pushing him forward, getting his grippers in alignment so he can be the breadwinner. Because there ain't nothing else for her to do. Straight up. She done got what she came for. Okay? But him with the Mr. T outfit on bugged me out. And then listening to the interview, I looked down. I'm like, them shoes ain't hip hop. What kind of shoes is those? Those shoes don't even rep Georgia in the A. I never seen no shoes like that. Definitely not on no rapper. Those didn't even look like doorman shoes at the Waldorf Astoria. Them shits was pointy. Slip slide. Them shits look like if you tap that jaw, he going all the way down. And he didn't have on diggables. If you don't know what diggables are, that means, you know, that's New York slang. Really, that's East New York, Brooklyn slang. You got to know what diggables are. He didn't have on diggables. Pardon me, but my East New York people know what... Brownsville, too. They know what diggables are. Ain't nobody in... Where my Brownsville, East New York people at? Y'all in the spot? Y'all know what we call diggables, right? Y'all don't know what we call diggables? Yeah, he had on the click clacks, but he didn't have on the... Huh? Come on, man. Come on, man. Where my people at? Where my people at? Y'all gonna make me explain what diggables are? Khakis? Deion Jacobs said khakis. Some khakis are diggables. Some khakis are diggables. Nobody, y'all give up? He had on the click clacks. He definitely did have on the click clacks. And Darrell said, I don't know. I know you don't know. You young and you out of town. You from Louisiana. Tunes, huh? You definitely don't know what diggables are. But you know what them shoes are because your man and them had it on. Musa said he's from Jersey City. Explain. Huh? Hey, I'm here. What's going on? Cargos? Nah, cargos ain't diggables. Huh? Man Hill's office shoes. There you go. Listen, in order to know, you from Brooklyn, but you might be young, Fatima. And Fatima, I know you would have to be a boosting girl to know what diggables are. And if you too young to be in that set, you wouldn't know. Let me tell y'all the story. Look, she's like this. Y'all explain. Give me a second. Give me a second. 47? You should know what diggables are. Wing tips and the office shoes. Come on, man. Y'all see y'all making me laugh and giggle. I'm trying to build here. Huh? What the name means? South Carolina in the spot. 35. Claude Busters. Y'all wildin'. Yeah, I know you from Brooklyn, cadet. No, listen. when we were getting money, you was born at the end of '89. Yeah, we was already out. We was in the mix, but nah. Listen, y'all gonna listen, y'all gonna talk. I'm trying to teach. Listen. From 1984, 1985-ish, right? People who were not involved in hustling, not involved in the crack game, not involved in that whole epidemic, right? Especially in Brooklyn and some in the Bronx. We had dudes that used to dig in the Bronx too, right? Our form of getting money, other than stick-up kids, we would go to Manhattan. We would go to the richest parts of Manhattan, right? Wall Street area, 4750, which y'all know is Rockefeller Center, but we know as the Diamond Block. Midtown Manhattan, 34th Street, 42nd Street. Listen, East Side, West Side, the Garment District, anywhere we seen O-Phase, right? Anywhere we seen, Euros. We was coming to get that money. We was coming to get that money. Now, everything was cash back then. Everything was cash back then. And they, in the 80s, thought shit was sweet. So we would go across that bridge and not come home until we come home with our pockets fat. Now, it's called digging pockets. Digging pockets. Because you can actually see the money in their pants because you know what money's shaped like. You can see the money clip. You can see the print. So you can see it. Sometime, if they had on the slacks and their pockets were so big that sometimes you could look right in it. Those are diggables. Straight up like that. Those are diggables. If the pants was too tight and you couldn't just get your hand in and out with the quickness, they're not diggables. That means you're going to have to grab them, strong arm them, assault them. You're going to have to touch them. The idea was not to touch them because once you touch them, the charges go up. You could get a felony. At one time, it wasn't a felony, but we was digging so many pockets and digging so much and terrorizing, and it became a felony. At one time, if you didn't touch them, it was a misdemeanor, no matter how much money you took. Now, y'all think, you're saying, well, damn, how much could you have taken out of somebody's pocket? Listen, there have been records set in Midtown where dudes have stuck their hand in a pocket and come out with 10,000. All C-notes. You done stuck your hand in a pocket and a man tried to grab your hand and nothing but hundreds in the air. You done anywhere. We was taking so much money that if you put your hand in somebody's pocket and it was $300-$400, get that shit back here, mister. Go ahead. We was taking thousands. People going up in a pocket, $2,500, $3,200, $4,500. Every day. Thousands. Thousands. Young dudes. We 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. Coming home with thousands. That was our job. Mister, you going to work? You got your newspaper and orange juice? We going to work too. We got our newspaper and orange juice. And we on it. We up there when people got the cat shit in their eyes. We up there before the D's. We up there before it get hot. Salute. Much appreciated, Rich. Okay? We was getting it. But they had to have on diggables. If not, and y'all willing to catch a charge, like the Brownsville dudes. Who said that? Who said that? Yeah, because them Brownsville dudes will drop you on your head. Huh? Wait a minute. Who said that? Yeah, they ain't dig it. They the ones that made it a felony. They was straight dumping people on their head. I mean, some were better than others. Some could only dig with the left hand. Some could only dig with the right. Man, if you was the bomb, you could dig with both hands. Man, you walking up on people and boom. You in them, you spin them around, you gone. Come on now. That's a whole different bill. But I'm just telling you, Jeezy didn't have on diggables. Them was jeggings. You couldn't touch the pocket. All I saw was a print. What the hell he got on his thigh? And he trying to move, and the shoes was just as tight as the pants, jegging, whatever them shits was. And the vest. I said, damn. This is what we doing for Hip Hop 50? This is how we setting Monday off for the week on GMA. This is what Hip Hop 50 is. Young Jeezy and Offset in New York City. And nobody has a problem with that. Nobody's speaking on that. Right after the weekend of Rock the Bells. Really? CS Salute, Cookie, what up? Really? This is what we doing? This is what we doing. Now, on the flip note, when you watch the local news, which is ABC News, yeah, jeggings. Yeah, them jeggings that you be making for people. Yeah, them little outfits that you make for people, the outfits you make for women. Yeah, he had on jeggings and a Jeezy vest. That's what we're going to call it from now on. The Jeezy vest. The Mr. T special. So now, that's national news. You know it. Good Morning America is national. So on Disney own it. They own it. So at what part does he play in the Mecca in New York City? What are we doing? What are we doing? So after that national display of what they want to deem Hip Hop 50, we watch the local news. So I'm watching the local news. 5 o'clock, Hip Hop 50. How we celebrate. And they showing tours in the Bronx. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me see this segment. They got Mike C, one of my favorite MCs from the Fearless Four, giving tours. And I'm looking at this shit, and I'm like, hold up. Where are the black kids? Where's the melanated kids? Where's the kids? Where's the connection to our youth? We got middle-aged people from Europe on this tour. Struggling to speak English on the news. We love hip-hop. We have watched hip-hop. It is good to be here to see the origins. What? So again, cultural invasion. Again, here we go. Now you're going to explain and articulate again as if we're starting from scratch. If we are 50 years into this, at what point are we still explaining what the hell it is that we do? You don't know? Really, Euro? You don't know at this point? If you said you've been listening since 80s, you supposed to know. You supposed to know. So Mike is on a bus. They taking people, showing them you get a free little break dance lesson. These people are bumping their heads into each other, trying to spin. What is this? Not one melanated person there. Taking them, showing them graph, showing them where Hurt live. What is this? What is this? For real? And he proud to do it. So I'm like, wow. Wow. 50 years. And we still explaining what this is. Wow. But not teaching our youngins. Okay? Again, now we're a sideshow. A caricature of what it was. I'm like this, like what is this? And this is on the news. So I'm like, wow, Hip Hop 50 looking crazy in these streets. We looking crazy right now. So I gotta keep watching. I gotta keep watching to see who else gonna play theyself. To see this shit. This shit is looking crazy. Looking like a circus. Because I'm trying to figure this out. In 50 years, do you know what the state of Israel has become in 50 years? From when they got dropped there and started building settlements. 50 years of Israel, the state of Israel. These people done took over the resources, the benefits, the residuals of hip hop. Vanessa Robinson, okay, I'll check it out. Thank you, much appreciated. I'll get right to you. I want you to understand that if you go back, 1930s, 1940s, 1950s, and look at Israel. And from the 50s to the year 2000, 2001, they have become, on their own accord, a disruptor. Hip hop don't even have a school. Not one owner. Not one owner. Because don't none of them own shit. I'm going to let you know that right now. Snoop done gave it up. They don't even get to stream it. They don't own nothing. They can bring you into the house like the other house niggas and give you a space to sit in. That's it. There is no ownership. Now you compare it. You compare 50 years of the Israeli state and 50 years of the culture that we recognize as hip hop. See what they have and see what the hell we have. And then you go back and watch Jeezy on stage for the first damn segment, the first day of Good Morning America, recognizing hip hop. You put a known, self-proclaimed snowman in the center of New York City to kick off your week. And nobody says shit. Because again, people want to talk like they into this. They not into this shit. They not. The shit they give y'all, they give y'all. They deem that's important because they feel that that shit is important. They not watching or they got allegiances, so they not going to speak on it. I'm telling you straight up, this shit looks stupid. It looks dumb. New York City is awash. It's looking washed right now. There's nobody checking them. And saying, yo, hold up. What you doing? What are we doing? We really gonna talk hip hop? Really? You really have news people, news anchors, producers, writers in position? And out of all them people, they're gonna say we kicking off the week on Good Morning America with Jeezy and shoes and jeggings and a vest? Come on. Come on. After we had all this, all I've been hearing on Sirius for the whole year, celebrate. Oh, it's good to see you. Where you been? Well, I just been around. Where you been? Oh, you know, I've been maintaining all these old ass. Like, what are we doing? I'm older than most of them. And you wouldn't be able to tell that. Looking at them like, what happened? It's all up in hearing. Oh, celebrate. Watching these little snippets, watching these little shows. They coming out, they doing this, they performing. They looking at them like, what the hell's going on? What are y'all talking about? Yo, we here. We need to do, we here. You wouldn't have to say you here. You wouldn't have to tell us you here if you was really of it, living it. You would know, we would see. What's hard? Y'all know for real what's going on for real. What are you banging on your chest for? The junta wanted to know what it's like out here in the neighborhoods. It's a sad state. I'm watching what's going on in Niger. I'm watching what's going on in the continent. I'm watching. No comparison over here and over there. There's no comparison. They moving on a different wave. On a different wave. Okay? Vanessa Robinson, my little brother that was murdered in 2020, walking with his daughter. was just in a TikTok video giving homage to the 50th. The crazy part is that the guy who made it was from Europe. You see that? Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. You know, he's a husband now. Now he has to portray a docile role in society. A husband? A husband in the industry? Man, they give their grippers up. Them chicks better look twice and 3 times talking about marrying a husband. A husband. He ain't portraying docile. That ain't docile. That's grippergate. Docile, you wearing them tight ass shoes, them shoes hurt. Them shoes. Ain't nothing docile about that. That's the shoes. And jeggings, that's docile? Nah. Not when you still spitting songs, performing songs that propelled you to the height of your career. Ain't nothing docile in them songs and in them bars. So you confusing. You confusing. Shoes pointy as hell. Tight. Jeans tight. Vest tight. Trying to move the mic stand, that shit is tight. He tight. Stiff. That's what being a husband make you do? Make you act like that? I'll tell you a secret. I've been a husband 30 years. I ain't tight. I ain't got on no jeggings, no shoes. I move fluid. That don't mean husband. I don't know what that shit. Nah. I'm not even gonna start that. I'm not starting that. No. When you are hip-hop, when you of hip-hop, when you breathe this, when you inhale it, when it changes your mood, when it shifts your energy, when you hear it, this is what you get. This is 54. I banged for this shit. Overseas in 88. Banged for this shit. Wherever I was. 2 bids. Wherever I was. Hip hop, if I didn't have it, it was a problem. Needed it. Get home. Man, listen. When you of it, you of it. When you had to have it. When you stayed up 1, 2, 3 in the morning just to listen to it. Awesome too. You gotta listen to it. Come on, man. Nah. No excuse. Special K Teddy Ted in they commercials. If your girl hair's busted, get her to Billie Jean's now. Billie Jean's hair weaves and extensions. Yeah. Sitting up, you got red eyes. Cause you like, yo, what they gonna play? Listening to Stretch and Bob. Ali and them. Half pint. They didn't even want to give you radio play. You gotta go to all the way down the dial. Late night, college shit. Tell me about no hip hop, man. Nah. Tell me about no husbands. Nah. Hip hop don't make you docile. That's the Euros. No. Nah. I breathe this shit. No. No, you making tapes. Tape pop, you like this. Damn, you getting the scotch tape and the scissors and the little ass screwdrivers and fixing your TDKs and your Sony. You snatching tapes from the vendors in the street. Let me get a box of tapes. Recording shit. Ah, man, no. No. You don't look like that. They looking crazy at 50. They on stage, I'm watching the Rock the Bell shit. I'm looking at it. Fuck y'all moving like that for? I'm slow, grabbing the mic, move. What y'all doing? Y'all shouldn't even have came. And the thing is that, okay, ironically, the people who are living, breathing this hip hop shit, they wasn't invited. They was absent. I ain't see Chubb Rock nowhere. I ain't see Brother Jay nowhere. What's going on? A lot of people was absent. Like, hold up. I know they get busy. Y'all seen J. Rule? Nowhere. What's good? What's good? Come on, man. Nah. He was bullshitting. He was bullshitting. No. No. Why? Don't worry about who was there. Think about who wasn't. You gonna have Ludacris on stage and y'all not gonna have Chubb Rock out there? What's good? No, really. What's good? I heard they had Ultra Mac. I don't know if it was at Rock the Bells, but Ultra Mac performed somewhere this week. Because Big Will told me he seen Ultra Mac. They was somewhere. Wasn't the Barclays, it was Coney Island. It was somewhere Ultra Mac performed. So I give them that. They had brand Nubians, give them, but nah. Too many people was absent. Too many people was absent from that shit. You did? Now hold on, wait a minute, because somebody said something. Let me go back. Mase has a big belly. Mase. Look. Where was Sonic? They got new stuff out, so Daddy-O might be on tour. They might be on tour. They got new stuff out. Stetson probably was there. They got shit out. You know, Daddy-O is real particular about who he on stage with. Sweet Tea was somewhere. I saw her recently. Like I said, they had... No, Sweet Tea was at the Ralph McDaniel shit. They had some stuff in Queens that was going on that they do every year at the libraries and all that. She was out there. But she ain't got no catalog. Nobody want to see no damn Sweet Tea. Sit her ass down. I didn't hear Just Ice. I didn't see it. Again, a lot of it I just don't stomach because I'm watching it. I wouldn't be surprised though, because KRS was doing so much shit over the past month and a half that I'm sure Just Ice came out a couple of times. Because he had Mad Lion, excuse me, but they're just people who have been omitted from the game and haven't been in the game, which is why you have to ask yourself, as a group, 50 years, that nobody got it right, nobody got it together. And if you was at Rock the Bells and you saw, I believe, not Q-Tip's set, maybe De La's set. I want to know if Drez was there. Because Drez been real quiet since he said he was dropping that lawsuit against the majors and the streaming and not, yo, I haven't, excuse me, I haven't seen him. But there's a lot of people who are absent. Absent. And y'all said Mase. Mase don't need to be showing up nowhere until he get his goddamn hair cut right. Straight up. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I see they doing the numbers. I see the podcast. I see the clips. I see it's moving on IG. I'm seeing people feeling it. But hold up. That video that Cam and Mase dropped talking about it's just money or it's only money, they got to stop they bullshit. Because I was getting ready to get off, but I got to talk about that. Listen, I can't give it a complete video breakdown because it wasn't there. It wasn't there for me to go in on it because it's not a full video for me to. I'm like, what is this? First of all, you see Cam and Mase in this big ass truck. That's the opening scene. He in the truck. And Cam is calling him murder. Murder. I'm like, murder? I ain't being funny, but I ain't see Mase knuckle down. No one. No one. I never heard of it. I never saw it. Nothing. I ain't see Mase knuckle game at all. You calling him murder? Murder in a video in 2023? While y'all got this podcast popping? Y'all want kids to start calling him Pastor Mase Betha murder? I'm like, Cam, stop capping. Stop stunting. Stop it. Murder. Murder. And I dare anyone in Harlem to ever say that they saw Mase hand game. I heard him play basketball. I done heard him Children of the Corn. I heard all that. But I ain't never heard no one say, yo, Mase dropped him. So stop with the murder, because if he ain't even got a hand game, a knuckle game, he ain't clapped nobody. Nobody. But he trying to, I don't know if he being funny, think it's a joke, but that's opening scene. They in the bed of this truck. Murder, murder. And Mase is talking about, yo, I'm going to get our money. And I'm trying to figure out, like, hold on, Mase, I dig it. You from Harlem. What the hell you got them Kool Moe Dee Star Trek shades on? Come on, man. LL told Kool Moe Dee not to wear that shit in 88. We in 2023 and Mase got the Kool Moe Dee Star Trek shades on? With no fucking shape up. None. Son is getting money. They got a salary. They signing the deal. They got the bag. I've never in my life ever seen a Harlem dude with no damn shape up. None. That getting money? Nah. No, sir. No. Harlem dudes kept their hair lace. Whether they got the blowout with the mink oil, whether they bald, whether they got their waves spinning. I've never seen no Harlem dude without a fresh one. I don't know what that round shit he got going on in the video. This is a video. Don't even have the way. He ain't get his shape up. He got the bumpity, but them shits ain't waves. That shit look like a coral reef pattern. There ain't no wave. Shit ain't waves. That's like the coral reef under the Florida water or some Mexican Tulum or some shit. That's a coral reef. Bust that shit down so your 360s can spin. You got that hard shit like a kid in the 4th grade who moms ain't get his shit cut the first day of school. What's going on? You getting money. You getting money. Mase, Mr. White Minx and all that, and you ain't got a fresh one? Come on, man. I never seen that. Never seen no Harlem dude with a banged up hairline. Looking like a Somali marathon runner. Old Kenyan cow herder hairline and shit. Come on, Mase. That ain't Harlem. That ain't Harlem on the rise, Mase. No. I'm not jacking that. Not in 2023. You of a particular age. And you got the bag. Y'all got the bag. Y'all got the bag. So get that. Somali marathon runner, hairline, Kenyan cow herder shit up out of here. You ain't go to Levels and get your shit trimmed up before the video. Man, Harlem dudes used to have a barber come to the block if they didn't want to leave the block. And you in the video. Talking about it's only money. Nah. Stop that bullshit. Get the shit straight. That's what I'm talking about with this Hip Hop 50 shit. They don't keep cutting. You see Somali, you see Kenya. If you don't go to the city, they out there. They out there on the land. You see electric clippers, you don't see the clippers. So Mase been over there. Let me get this right. They started the podcast. He got the bag. He went to the continent for a few months before he came back and shot the video. That's the only thing I'm hearing. That's it. I'm not hearing nothing else. That's what happened. Because damn sure ain't go to jail. He ain't do no bid. He ain't go none of that. None of that. And for 10 packs of cigarettes, you get laced up for 2 or 3 weeks in a can. They shaping it up. Your waves is spinning. This motherfucker got the hairline like Caillou. What we doing? Lil Bill shit. What are we doing? Mase? Harlem World. Mase, Mr. I don't understand language of people with short money. Mase ain't got a fresh one in a video with LT type shades on. Kumo D shit. Come on. Nah. We gonna cut that shit right on out. Today. So tag them. Tell them. Get your ass to the barber. We don't never want to see you with that round hairline shit. Get that shit out of here. Nah. Not jacking that. We ain't doing that. Not doing that. Ain't doing that. Wasn't no silky on that, no stocking cap, nothing. Nothing. The hell's going on? Nah, that should have been a light season. Nigga, you coming to the video. So I don't want to even go to the rest of the video with Cameron and all that. Dance with the younger, all that. I ain't get past opening scene. Because that was traumatizing. That was traumatizing. Harlem dudes never, ever was caught out of line. I don't even care if there was a sticker. Everybody in Harlem wasn't getting hustling drug money. Quite a few stick-up kids. There's quite a few dudes that was taking money up there. And even they kept their shit laced, man. Come on. Come on. But Cam always got strippers in his videos. After that initial shit, when he had to reinvent himself, he always had that. All that, let me know and all that, he always had that. Always had that. Always had that. He flipped his whole shit. And I get it, because he had to dumb the lyrics down, dumb his presentation down, because that was the direction of the music. But even he stayed in New York. He said, when we start bouncing, but he always has humor, man. Harlem and strippers? Come on, they go together. Come on now. They go together. We not gonna act like that. We not gonna act like that. You go up to Harlem, you get turned out quick. That's a whole different world, whole different lifestyle. Get money, get gamble, get high, and hump. That's what they shit consists of. That's it. If you ain't on the cultural side and in the Stromberg and all that, you on the other side. Ain't no in between. None of that. Yeah, you get turned out quick up there. So we ain't even gonna play that. Act that they don't supposed to have strippers in their videos. Nah. Come on, man. We know what they're about. But I know one thing. Get Mase ass to the barber. Get him to the barber now. Y'all trying to turn him into Stephen A or somebody. Nah. No. Off topic to Cam. Have a knuckle game. I ain't seen none of it. Listen, y'all already know how I feel about rap dudes, man. I've seen rap dudes get shit slapped out of them. Fire. You know, I seen none of them. Only, and I'm not trying to be biased. The only ones I seen from Brooklyn. I seen them. I know some of them. A lot of them is semi-pro boxers. And I know Freddie Fox. I seen his knuckle game. I seen Tretch. I seen Tretch hands. I've seen Onyx. Well, Sticky. I seen Sticky hands in the street. Other than that, I can't speak for too many of them. Really can't. Ain't no knuckle game. I don't know. No, Cam could play ball. That's about it. I never heard nobody say, yo, Cam parked that dude. I ain't never heard none of that shit. Never. Ever. Yeah, Will slapped. I've seen rappers get slapped and do nothing. No response at all. Ain't gonna blow them up though. That's not what I do. These dudes got kids and grandkids now, so they ain't, you know. They don't bother me, I don't bother them. Okay? Leave it at that. But I've seen quite a few of them get taste slapped right out their mouth. In the club, in studios, in the street. What, you know, it is what it is. All right? But I'm out. Again, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Okay? Okay? Let's not celebrate this shit if there's nothing to really boost up other than egos. Okay? Don't let nobody boost your ego up. That's the worst. It's the worst when you don't have no substance. Okay? Out of 50 years, which was the best 10? You gonna ask me? The best 10? 88 to 98. 88 to 98. That's the best 10 for me. I would say that. Now, 86 to 88 is the Renaissance. That's the growth. That's the creative expansion, right? If you're going to do a Harlem Renaissance with Langston Hughes and all of them, and Zora Neale and them, 86 to 88, 89. Dynamic. That's when you get everything shifts from 86. Everything. G-Rap, KRS, Kool Keith, Pasta Noose, Steady B, everything. Chuck D, Styles, everything. In between that, that's it. That's that solid piece. That's the Renaissance of hip hop. Now the best decade, 88 to 98. 88 to 98. By far. By far. Best decade. Best decade. Our pioneers were still popping, right? Still have Running them up here. You still have Houdini up. You still had it popping right there. You had the new era up. That right there. 88 to 98. That's it. After that, shit start getting funny. It got real funny. You had some creative shit. You had some momentum. Because 9-8, remember, that's when the money start coming. Okay? It got shifted. That's when Gripper Games was brought out into the forefront. But that's another story. That's another bill. Excuse me, I have to go. I got to try to get some bread. Now I got a session or two that I got to get to. Okay? Okay? Don't worry about it, Angel. Watch the replay, comment, share it. You know how we do. You know how we do. This is a class that's forever building, forever growing. And I always appreciate y'all for coming through and listening. Because y'all don't have to listen. You don't. Y'all could go listen to some garbage, but y'all here, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that a whole lot. And I appreciate my classroom assistants. And if you haven't booked y'all sessions, I'm telling you, y'all playing. It's going to get busy. I'm moving around because, again, I got to find other ways to make resource. I got to do community work. I got to move around, book it. Don't get caught up thinking it's all good. Next thing you know, I'm seeing one of y'all on a riverboat walk somewhere, getting the fisticuffing and all that. And again, I can't help you with after that. You get locked up. I got to wait for you to come home. Don't get triggered and get the lumping and fisticuffing and carrying on. And I told you the anger management. Gave you your strategies. Now your ass on the news. Don't call me. Wait till you come home. Don't call me from no county. Don't call me from the precinct. Boo-hooing and all that shit. Because I told you. Get your sessions in. Make sure there's a discipline with how you're moving in your response to anger. Okay? Okay? Don't play. Because your ass get locked up, your ass gonna get locked up. That's it. Alright? Yeah. Angry noodles, exactly. In a cement box. With a stink celly who always going to the bathroom once y'all lock in. He don't wait till y'all at program. He wait till you get there. And want to talk and shit. Nah. You on your own then. They'll tell you to get your damn sessions in. Alright? So salute. 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 All peace and power. And keep your eyes on what's going on in the continent. Trust and believe. There's a mentality going on over there. There's a movement. And I'm telling you, it is going to have an adverse effect on how we move and operate. Trust and believe. Peace.